Hello everyone, hope you guys are doing well and having a fantastic day. So today we are going to study about candlesticks and how does a candlestick have liquidities. So as you can see, we have a candlestick here. This whole part is called the body of the candle. These lines are called the wicks. So basically we have four things in candlesticks. The candlestick opening, candlestick closing, its high and its low. A candlestick shows the price movement during a specific time frame, or for example 1 hour, 4 hour, or daily time frame. Each candlestick has its opening, closing, high and lows. What does opening show us? The opening shows us the price at the start of the period, and the closing shows the price at the end of the period. The high at which the wick we can see here at 38,000. This high shows us the highest price during the period which candle has been formed, and this low part is called the lowest price during the period which candle has been closed. Moving to our next part, how a candlestick has a liquidity. So in trading, liquidity is commonly referred to the ease which position can be opened and closed at a desired price. Candlesticks, lows, highs naturally becomes the liquidity pools. So here we can see at the above we have the buy side liquidity, and at the lower of the wick we have the sell side liquidity. Above the wick there are mostly buy side liquidity or stop loss of short sellers or breakout buyers, and at the bottom or below the wick these are usually normally sell side liquidities, stop losses of long traders or breakdown sellers. Big players mostly use these to grab the stop losses and fill the large position in lower or higher zones. That's we normally call the manipulation. How does this work? You can see here I have drawn a candle that has taken the liquidity of the upper side of this candle, and similarly here's the next candle that has been taking the lower side of the liquidity of the both candles. First liquidity was sitting here and second liquidity has been sitting here, and it has been taken all both candles liquidity. I will explain this very deeply in our next video, which will be order block video. Then you will be understand it. Previously we have discussed the how does a candle with a wick work. So what does a candlestick without the wick means and how does it work? So candlestick without any wick is called a full body candle. If it's a green candle or a bullish candle with no wicks, as you can see here's no upper wick and no lower wick, then it means buyers are in full control at the entire time. This strong momentum shows us the no hesitation or rejection on the time frame when the candle is opened or closed, and the bullish momentum continues. Similarly, when the buyers are in full control on the bearish side and we have a candlestick without any lower and upper wick, when it's a red or bearish candle with no wick, normally sellers were in full control. Same here, this is a strong bearish momentum, shows us the no hesitation or momentum breakdown or breakdown or breakup momentum from the very first opening and the closing, and shows us the strong bearish momentum continuation. Let me clear you the wick part. So long wicks refer to the price that try to move higher or lower but get rejected at some point of its closing or at its opening price. So and the no wicks candles like here, which is referred to the price move directly to the direct without the rejection. So in simple term, candlestick with wick tells us where the market got rejected, and candlestick without the wicks tell us and show us where candles move strongly and smoothly without any rejection and continue the bullish or bearish momentum. Why this is important, sir, for us? If we learn properly how to read these liquidity zones of the candles, which where we can see easily spot the potentials of reversal of a price, avoid our stop losses hunting, and can move with the smart money. There are many more candlesticks forms and their work, but for now it's enough for our CMC course. If this video gets good reaction, then I will create a full guide regarding on the remaining candlestick structures and their importance.